Very welcome once again from Slovakiaring. We are in a warm-up for Super Sport 300. If you were yesterday with us, you saw it. It was a very nice race. Samuel Aron Lochov won the race for Samurai Yard Racing on Yamaha on Pirelli tires. And he's the big favorite for today. But his advantage yesterday was only half second. Second place, Thomas Alonso. The same team, Samurai Yard, of course, on Yamaha. Third place was Tarek van der Meer, again on Yamaha. First 7 places for Japanese company, for Yamaha. But it's very interesting. Mr. Gobatz is Sanama. They don't have the same tires. They have Pirelli, Bridgestone, Dunlop.
Yes, it is interesting because this championship is open for the tire manufacturers, and we have Pirelli, Dunlop and the Bridgestone. In this race also we have different bikes, Yamaha, Honda, Kawasaki, KTM, so it will be interesting to see what will happen today.
We have a start in a few minutes, and it will be last race for this morning. But we have a great program for you in this afternoon, starting from 12:50. So you don't have much time for lunch. 12:50, we have a start of the Superstock 1000. Then 1:30 Central European time, we have Superbike for race. Be with us. On 2:30 this afternoon, we have Super Sport SSP 1425. Then we have Super Stock 600, 3 o'clock 10 minutes, and the final race of the day, again as yesterday, will be BMW G3. The guys, mostly from Poland, will start 15:55. Finishing warm-up lap. Once again, yesterday, Lochov, Alonso, Der Merv. A very good, nice rider from Hungary. Ballinger was in contention for the podium. On the 5th place yesterday, Renzo Ferreira. On the 6th, Michael Bulik for local guys, for Slovakia. On the 7th place was Lucas Simon. 8th was Jiri Nespeshin. 9th was Alexandra Pelikanova. And on 10th place, Leonard Ulbel. All those guys are now in the center of our intention. Few seconds to go. And we will have second race of the day.
8 laps to go. And here is the start of the race. Big group of the riders. We hope that everything will be okay in the corner number 1.
So what's the speed here before braking for the first corner?
Around 200 kilometers.
200 only. Fantastic build, Slovakiaring. Having long turns. As you can see, it's wide for our cyclings. And we have long straights, so all factories can show their horsepower. The main group is staying together. Front.
The first left corner on the track right now. The riders has 4 right corners before the first left one, and the left side of the tire is not so warm as it is the other side, so the riders must be very careful in these left corners after consecutive 4 right one.
As you can see, as yesterday, we are lucky to have fantastic weather. So if you are close to Slovakiaring, you can still be on the ring, on the track this afternoon for 5 races. Yamahas are fighting between themselves for the positions. In first 9, 10 races, 8 are from Yamaha. In direction finishing line, and we will have results from the first lap. 3 corners to the right. You can see finishing line. Some fantastic battle yesterday on these places. Here we go. Yes, as yesterday, Samuel Lochov is leading. He's having more than half second in front of Merv. On the 3rd place, Renzo Ferreira, Dan Bullock, Thomas Alonso, Ulbel, Schwarz, Balint on 8th place. 9th is Simon, and 10, Nespeshin. Behind them, Clements, Nemecek, Pelikanova, Alexandra, Barčik, Mihailovic, Knezovic, Kurek, Hudovernik, Schiller, and on 20th place, Andrei Schwarz. So, still 7 laps to go to see some action. And the guys are from Yamaha is taking this very serious.
9 riders in 2 seconds after the first lap, but as we can see in this moment, they are all together, very near, and we can fight all around during the
Lochov, Merv, Ferreira fighting for the first place, but the opposition is very close, very close. First 9 racers are in 2nd, 7, 8, 10th, so it's fantastic battle. Yamaha can count on the next big trophy, but who it will be? Now they're racing all together. I remind you for the yesterday results. Lochov in front, Thomas Alonso. Dermer 3rd, Jer 4th, and Renzo Ferreira on the 5th place.
The same riders are also now in the lead of this race, and from those riders we can expect podium position, this is for sure.
Don't forget our 2nd weekend in Alpe Adria Motorcycling Championship will be in 2 weeks' time. We will be in Poznan in Poland, 25th of May. So, racing fans from Poland and of course countries around are very welcome to see our riders in the races.
So after the 2 laps, Samuel Lochov is still on the lead. Thomas Alonso is 2nd, but only 0.17 tenths of the second is gap. Tarik van den Merwe is 3rd. Michal Bulik is 4th. Renzo Ferreira 5th. Those riders are all in 1 second. After that, Lukas Simon is on the 6th place. Leonard Ulber is 7th. Jiří Nespešný is 8th, Georg Balint 9th, and Wojtek Schwarz is 10th. Alexandra Pelikanova is on the 11th place. Or Clements move. Last lap he was on the 15th place, now he is 12th. Martin Nemecek is 13th, Kamil Barčik 14th, Dominik Mihalovic 15th. Filip Kurek in this moment is on the 16th place, 17th is Michal Knezovic, Gasper Hudovernik is 18th. It's very interesting, Gasper Hudovernik started last season on the last race on Grobnik circuit and he won 1 race that weekend. This year he decided to join the championship on all races, and it will be interesting to see how he will go forward with his career in this class. On the 19th place is Zuzana Schiller, and Ondrej Schwarz is 20th.
So all the blue is on the front. The guys from Yamaha is taking very seriously the second race of the championship on the second day of the start of the new championship. As you can see, riding together, some very good action from class Super Sport 300.
In this class, we will have two separate classifications. Team Europe classification, so European Cup in this class, and Alpe Adria classification. So the riders that are participating right now are taking points for two different.
Everything's flying in direction finishing area. So let us see after the third lap, Samuel Aaron Lochov is showing why he is the best at the moment. Van der Meer on the third place, Thomas Alonso third, fourth is Michael Bulik. And those first four riders are in 1 second. Then on the fifth place, Renzo Ferreira is having a late start for this morning. He's already 2 seconds behind. On the fifth place, Lucas Scheiman on the seventh, Valentin Jur on the ninth, Ulbel, ninth is Nespeshin, 10th is Schwarz in front of our very fast female racer on 11th place, Alexandra Pelikanova. She is only 7.5 seconds behind the leading rider, so she is fantastic.
Some of those riders that we can see in front participated also last year in the Alpe Adria Championship on this track. So the riders like Tariq van der Merwe and Renzo Ferreira was also present here last year. And this experience right now we can see for them is very important, because they are now in the leading group and they are fighting for the podium positions.
Yesterday, Lochov, Alonso, Merve, Jur, Ferreira, and now at this moment, Lochov, then Merve, Alonso, Bulik, and Ferreira. Ferreira is on 5th place. He's still in contention with the leading riders, so he's late twice, 2nd and 8th fans. He can do it if he wants to be on our podium.
Renzo Ferreira was one of the winners last year here on Slovakiaring, and last season he joined just this race. His main goal is to be present on the World Championship races in this class. But this track is very good for the practice, and Yard team decided to join Alpe Adria race.
Michael Bulik on the 2nd place. Hey, that's all right, that's all right. Only 3/10. He's thinking very seriously. Bulik on the 2nd place. Van der Merwe fall on 3rd place. Thomas Alonso is 4th, and Renzo Ferreira still 5th. So we have a fight in front. Lochov in front of Bulik. Bulik is meaning this very seriously about this race, and he's attacking 1st place.
Michael Bulik also started in Alpe Adria Championship. He's very young, but he started 2 years ago, and now he is a member of Mazzo racing team. That
you can see 4 leading drivers. Everything is possible. Fighting for every turn. Lochov, Bulik, Der Merve, and Alonso. Not Fernando, who surprised us yesterday, winning Spa-Francorchamps, first race of the World Endurance Championship in cars. But here we have Thomas Alonso riding, flying very fast.
the group of leading riders is very compact. We have the small gaps, and what is most important, the lap times are very, very similar. So for sure we will have fight from 4 riders until the end of this race for the podium position. Now we are nearly at the half of the race, and we are waiting riders to come to the main straight to see what will be the gap in this lap.
Still the big fight. Lochov, Bullock, Dermer, Alonso. Here they are. Our cameramen are on the right places, and we are expecting them at the end of 5th lap. Let's see who is leading, who is second place. Lochov, Bullock, Merv, and Alonso. Going from finishing line. Lochov is first still, of course. He's having 6/10 of a second. But now on the second place is Thomas Alonso. Bullock fallen 3rd place and still in contention. But now the second and a half on 4th place. Tarek van der
Renzo Ferreira is going down. His lap times are not so good like the 4 riders in front of him, and now Renzo Ferreira has a gap of 7 seconds behind the leader of the race. Jiří Nespešný is on the 6th place, and Jor Balint is on the 7th. This is a group of the riders that we will close with Lukáš Simon on the 8th place, and this group of the riders for sure will fight for the 5th position in this race, because their lap times and the gaps between them are very, very small.
On the 9th place, Wojciech Schwarz. On the 10th, Leonard Ulbel. Alexandra is still very good. She is 11th place. Alexandra Pelikanova. After her, Nemeček, Klemens, Kurek, Mihailovic, Barčík, Hudoverník, Knežovic, Schiller, and on the 20th place, Ondrej Schwarz. He's already have 1 minute disadvantage. Let us see what's going on the front. Lochov, Alonso, Bullock, but they have 2.5 seconds advantage. So Tarek van der Merwe is not riding full speed. Yes, we have 3 riders together, and then on the 4th place, as you can see, Tarek van der Merwe already 2.5 seconds disadvantage.
Now, after the 6th place, we have a big group of the riders. 6 riders all together, so it will be very interesting to see this fight also, because they are all together. Back from 6th until 10th place, all the riders are very, very near. As we can see,
go.
The riders are on the main straight. Samuel Lochov is still on the lead. Michal Bullock is now 2nd, and the gap is again very, very slow, just 0.3 of a second. Thomas Alonso is 3rd. Tarek van der Merwe is 4th, and then there is a group of 6 or 7 riders very, very near, and for sure they will fight for the 5th place in this race.
No fight of the day. Michal Bullock, Thomas Alonso fighting very hard for the 2nd place. From the start, Samuel Arnold Lochov, as yesterday when he won with half-second advantage over Thomas Alonso. Samuel Aaron Lochov. So our guest from South Africa is riding very, very fast. He is of course training for next weekend?
No, he will not be present here next weekend, but in this moment, this race is very important for the Samurai Yard team because they are going to the World Superbike race where they will be in the Supersport 300 World Championship race, and this is a perfect place for practicing. They joined this championship to get more experience and the practice for the races that they will join in a few weeks' time.
So Balik is very close to Lohov. We'll see them fight till the end. The last lap is in front of us. Alonso third, Dermerv fourth, but Dermerv is losing ground. He's more than 2 seconds behind leading South Africa. Here they come.
Yes, this is a group of leaders, so we can see the gaps between them. Now the first 3 riders are in 1 second. Thomas Alonso is second now, Michal Bulik is third.
So still a fight between Alonso and Bulik for the second place. Van den Merwe is losing the ground, almost 5 seconds behind Lohov. And on the 5th place, Renzo Ferreira, already 15 seconds behind them. Simon, Jör, Nespeshin, Schwarz, Alexandra Pelikanova is in first 10. She is on 10th place, 11 Ulber. Then Nemeček, Klemens, Barčik, Mihailovic, Kurek, Knezovic, Hudovernik, Schiller and Schwarz, Andrei Schwarz, still on 20th place. Do we have a fight till the last corner?
Probably yes, the gap is very small. We can see the leaders in this moment and we will see.
So we can expect some move, as we saw yesterday from Croatian rider Martin Vugrinec. He did it fantastically. And there we have 3-4 runners in 1 second. And we can see the fight till the end. Last half lap of the second race of the day. Here they are. Here they are, 3 Yamahas. Do we have podium places or we can expect some moves?
So here was a small mistake from the Samuel Loklov, but he managed to keep his bike on the track. He goes a little bit wide, and maybe here is a possibility.
Yes,
for the overtaking. Oh, we have a crash, but the rider is okay. This is starting number 42, Lennart Ulbel. So we are with the leading group at the last corner.
Alonso, yes, no, no. Lohov, Simon,
No, Thomas Alonso is first, Semyon Lohov is second, and Michal Bulik is third.
There was a fight. I'm very sorry, but they are all blues. Alonso did fantastic final. That's a win. That's a win, and he's getting congratulations from his opponents. He was fighting with Bulik for the second place, and then at the end of the race, he's winner.
On the 4th place, we have Tarik van den Merwe. Jiří Nespešný is 5th, Gjor Balint 6th, Wojtek Schwarz 7th, Lukas Simon is on 8th place. Lennart Ulbel crash, and what is most important, he is okay. Renzo Ferreira finished on 9th place. It's obviously that there was some problem with him, with his bike. Alexandra Pelikanova is 10th, Martin Nemeček 11th, Bor Klemens 12th, Filip Kurek 13th, Kamil Barčik 14th, Dominik Mihalovic is on 15th place, and we are waiting for the other riders to finish this race. 16th is Gasper Hudovernik. Michal Knezovic is 17th. And we are still waiting for last two riders.
As you can see, and on 10th place, Alexandra Pelicano, only 19 seconds behind the winner. So, fantastic drive for our female racer. They're getting better and better every race. So, this was Super Sport 300.